What's up, everybody? We are live. Welcome to the Resistance Crew YouTube channel. I'm Divine with Lifa and Dawn from Adore eLiquid. What's up, Lifa and Dawn?
What's up?
What's up, Nick? What's up, everybody out there in chat? What's up, Purple Army?
Yes, we have a lot of people here. Wow, a lot of people.
Happy motherfucking Tuesday.
Happy motherfucking Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday, and we are family fucking friendly here.
We are family fucking friendly around here. That's right.
What's up, Bones the Skater, Cameron the Alien Making Fool, Jeff Sealer, Justin Crabtree, Kim Dixon, Clean as Fuck Coils, Mass Coils, Merlin, Mr. Pebble, is where the art is, Paul Casper, Prescription Coils, Rick McCraw, Stuzy Stu, anybody else here that I didn't say what's up. And this is the week 3 Adore build-off result show.
Freddie, Tim.
Welcome. So
3 results.
Crazy.
Some big matchup.
Should we show them the video? We'll just get this thing kicking off.
We can show the video. We had... Yeah, go ahead, show the video, and then I'll get into what I was going to say.
All right. So, chat, you guys are seeing this video before. Even Dawn and Nick has seen this video. They won't see it either. So, but you guys get to see it.
But I don't get to see it. Wait, let me bring up YouTube. See if I can see it then.
Bones won. Beat out Nick. All right, and those were the winners, and we're back on the screen.
All right, so I will go over the winners again, but we had 5 wins from the Resistance Crew and 5 wins from outside the Resistance Crew. There were 3 ties that had to be broken. Lots of crazy builds. This week was very, very cool. So we have... just in case you didn't catch it in the video. Mass Coils won against builds by Talion with the Staggertrons. Bone Skater won against myself with the Pitchforks. Addie J lost to Prescription Coils. Slim Builds won against Jan Thomas. That was a tie that had to be broken. Addo won against Hansi Vape. Colin Vapes won against Coil Droid. That was Addo's was by default. Freddie Clean as Fuck lost to Clayton. That was a tie at first. That had to be broken. That was very close. GTCS Mustang beat Yeti's uncle with the aliens, and Hazer beat Big D. That was a tie at first that had to be broken. And WP Mac 10 beat Drew. I believe that was by default because I didn't see Drew's picture.
It was by default.
But it was an awesome build anyway. So
yeah. Drew just had a rough week. And like we said at the beginning, no matter if you do this all the time or do it once in a while as a hobby, you can have a bad week. So...
yeah.
Nick said from day one, even the best builder can get screwed over and not get a build in. So it happened.
For sure. So man, there was so many, like I had to download all these pictures to make that the thumbnail, and I was just looking over them. Some of them I didn't even see yet, and it's crazy how many good builds.
Insane builds.
Yeah, just really good.
Blew your mind.
Yeah.
You know, challengers, resistance crew, everybody submitted their best, and you can just totally tell it. Creativity was there, the colors were there, just thoughts went into this beforehand. I can just imagine they spent half the week before they even attempted to start building just what they were going to do. So no losers whatsoever in this entire build off. Everybody's a winner for submitting this. So I was really impressed.
Amazing.
I did say that the Clayton and Freddie one was close. I think people were talking about that in the whatchamacallit. But I'll go over all the builds now. I actually have the Instagram pulled up. And I'll just go from the matchup up down. Now the first one I know was close as hell. This one would have been really rough for me to judge this. So share screen.
Yep. Go ahead.
So this is Tobias. This is builds by Talion, and there he is. Okay.
All right.
So
adjust this a little bit here. That way we can see everybody.
Yeah, I'll give you a second.
All right. Now it's right in the middle of the screen there. There we go.
Cool. All right, so builds by Talion did some. I mean, he promised to do something crazy. The last show he was on, he was telling us what it was. I don't know if lots of us understood what he was saying because the specs were so crazy. And I am not about to go through the specs right now. He has 68 times 0.1 millimeter. This is a crazy build. Let me go through all the pictures before I speak anything. So he's got a staggered Enigma, Alien Enigma, that is Alien. So it's Alien, his Aliens over Aliens. It was Staggertrons was the challenge. I'm trying to figure out what deck is under there because it's a goon. It's a goon. This is a crazy build. Now, as I look at it, I'm looking kind of, all these wires are beautiful wires. All of them are just crazy wires. There is a four parallel Staggertron. There's an Alien Staggertron over a Suka that was Staggertron. Very, very crazy, crazy, crazy build. Now, this is, I think either one of these guys could have won, but I'll wait until I say that, until I go to mass coils, twisted wire, stitched in this Alien. This build is so crazy.
That right there, that picture right there, it just looks like musical staffs.
Yeah. This definitely took a lot of time to do. It's definitely crazy. Definitely something you've never seen before. And that's why I like Talion. I would have had a really hard time judging this one. Judging between him and Mass. Let me go over to Mass's, but this is nothing short of amazing. This is a great freaking build. This was a really good matchup. But I am going to go to Mass's and just tell you why I think the judges would give it to Mass. So sometimes build-offs do come down to the judges. Absolutely. Judges, depending on what judges you have, what kind of things they judge on, is important. So we have Mass here. So mass coils, man. I love when he does these stovetops, and it's a stovetop hybrid going inception because it's going through that other wire. So he's got interlocking Alien staggered. Interlocking stitched Alien Staggertron. And then he's got a super Staggertron with twisted wire, which I love how that wire looks. The one on the right here. So that's a regular one on the left side. And then here's the other one. and that's crazy.
That's amazing color right there.
The overall looks of this build, the fact that it fits in the deck, just the cleanliness of everything is, I think it really came down to fitting in the deck and being functional. I really think that it was probably so close, but it fits in the deck and it's functional. I think that's the only two things that set these two guys apart, because I think they probably got 5s on everything else, on cleanliness, on creativity, on everything. And then when it came down to the deck, it's just his fits and his doesn't. I really think that that is what it comes down to. And I think that's all it comes down to, because you can't take any creativity away from Talion. You can't take any cleanliness away, any difficulty away. They're both super difficult, both super clean, super good job, guys. Congratulations, Mass. This would have been really hard for me to judge, and I probably would have did the same thing the judges did and came down to the cap fits. It's just that close. So actually the next matchup is kind of a situation like that. So Bones the Skater versus myself. I'm going to go to the person that lost first in all of these.
And who was that?
I don't like saying losers. That was myself.
Oh, okay.
And Divine 83. So this was my submission for the Pitchforks. It was me versus Bones. And oh, that's not me. It's that fucking guy.
Maybe that guy should have helped this week.
Right? That would have been cheating, though. Okay. I did use... You could speed up a little bit here, Instagram. There you are. Okay, so I'm probably going to explain mine quicker than all, just to save time and stuff. But, yeah. This is actually a reverse Pitchfork, basic Pitchfork frames. I put a 44 gauge Staggertron in the middle here. Fused it with 0.2 ribbon because I noticed that it would fit in the middles there. If I skip 2, it would line up good. This was basically just all the wires I did have clean of all the stupid stuff I tried. And this is what I came up with. I was actually super happy when I did this. I was like, you know what? I like it. So pretty cool build, something I've never done before, something I've never seen before. I was very happy with it considering, but I should have dueled it. And I couldn't duel it because I couldn't do that wire twice with the amount of time that I allotted myself. So, oh, Bones is right here. So this is easy. This is why people should repost everybody else's builds, because it makes it easier for me right now. So this is Bones the Skater. So Bones submitted this fairly early. I know he submitted it pretty early. I mean, days before I did. So he's got I can't say it's a basic. He followed the Pitchfork pattern. Okay, so there's so many things I could say about this. It's super clean. The colors are super awesome. The pictures are great. But aside from that, it is a parallel fusing Pitchfork. Let me turn that down. It's a parallel fusing Pitchfork. So that's awesome in itself. What really makes it, when I look at it, this is what I see. The two hardest things about this build are that single wire there, that's Clapton's, that's hard. The fact that he did a double fuse on the very first stagger, I've done that before. That shit ain't easy. I've seen a lot of these done with just the single at first and then the double. When I seen that, I was like, that's, he did a very good job. He definitely deserves to win this one. It's definitely one of my favorites of the whole build-off. And it shows that you could just do something. I don't want to say it's simple because it's not. But it's simple looking and it's clean. And you could do something like that and get very far if you nail everything. Like, look at this picture. It's so fucking clean.
It's classy and clean.
Yeah, classy is what I was going to say.
I want to say this might be one of Dawn's favorites also. But, yeah, congratulations, Bones. This is an awesome build. You definitely deserve to win with this one. I think it's definitely my favorite Pitchfork build of the whatchamacallit, but very good. It's in the Warrior RDA. And yeah, I love this picture. This is a very clean macro shot. I love it. Oh, yes. Another thing that is very good about Bones is he used very small wires. 0.3 is all the ribbon besides the 0.2 that he used that he clapped. And so that's another thing that was very good. Like I said, if I would have dueled mine, it would have been closer. But the fact that he did 2 of these is very nice. So
those colors.
Yeah,
Ray and I were sitting looking at this build last night, and we were just wow.
I think we were saying wow on every single submission.
Very good, very clean.
There's awesome pictures, awesome colors. The thoughts that went into these were amazing.
Bones, I would love to know if you vape these, because they would probably vape good considering they're 0.3 and 0.2. It looks like it would actually vape pretty good. All right. Now, next up is we'll do Addie J.
I love seeing all your notifications going off down in the corner. We get to hear
the nice thing. The nice thing is they're not coming up on the feed at all. So
no,
they're not.
They're not on the feed.
All the shit talk go on down.
That's funny.
I've got it so that when the builds come up, they're pretty much taking up the entire screen, so everybody can see a really good picture.
He still hasn't vaped them.
He still hasn't vaped them. Yeah, I would try them out if you've never tried out ones like that, because they look like they probably vape good. So this is Mr. Addy J, and yeah, this is one of the builds that I just seen today, and it is a interlocking stitch Enigma inside of a regular Enigma, much like what we seen. I forget who did it. I want to say it was Prescription Coils, I believe.
Yeah.
But very similar.
Yeah, and he dueled it here in this deck. It's an awesome build. This thing's awesome, especially that you dueled it. That's crazy. Very clean. What did I do? I went to some other picture.
Now you're at the orchestra.
Cool colors you got from it. You see the ribbons on the inside. Is that in a Twisted Messes? That's impressive if it is. It's a smart deck to put it in. Yeah, really good job. I like these builds coming up with the 2 wraps over it so you can see. That's what I like about these Inceptions that only have the 2 wraps, is you could see the coil underneath. Lots of these Inceptions, you can't see the coil underneath because there's so many wraps above it. Yeah, great job. And he's on the team Phenoms, and a lot of them guys are in this build off. Awesome team. Go follow them. Go check them out. Good job, Addy. Love it.
Beautiful. Beautiful color. Beautiful build.
And then we have Mr. Prescription Coils, which I was going to say, oh no, he put it here, Mr. Kidney Puncher. So Mr. Prescription Coils, this may be one of the reasons he got sponsored by Kidney Punchers, because the builds he's been putting up in this build off. So did he do 2 sets? He did Enigmas last week too. I'll do this one. Enigma Challenge versus Addy J. Yes. So he's got a Razorback Hedgehog stitched. It's a hybrid. He's got a stitched triple interlock Enigma. Wow, this is a crazy build. Triple interlock alien Enigma on the inside. Is it twisted stitched too? No, I'm just seeing stuff that's stitched. And then a double interlock stitched on the ends. Hedgehog on the ends, I'm sorry. Razorback Hedgehog stitched here. Wow. I love that side shot. It's in the Templar. So all stitched enigmas and hedgehogs. Wow. That Razorback looks really cool. So congratulations, Mr. Prescription Coils. That's an awesome, awesome enigma. Very cool. Very, very cool. Cool colors, cool pictures. And now, let us go to Mr. Jan Thomas. And I really like me some Jan Thomas builds. What did I do here? Just seen them. Okay. He's put up a couple crazy ones a couple days. So this is his build here. All right. So in the Death Wish, he has Alien Suka stitched underneath. This is a triple Inception. I don't even know what you call that. And then he has it looks like he's not happy with this one, but I think this build's pretty cool. I think he's got a crying face there. It makes me feel sad. So Suka above. Oh, this was the Sukas. Okay. I'm an idiot. Staggered Suka, or no, Space Suka, and then spaced it with another Suka there. Stitch Suka inside, Suka over top. Crazy triple Inception. I like that shot there. And yeah, that's very, very cool. I love it when people do just all ribbon builds because ribbon looks different. It makes it look really shiny and sharp. I've never done a triple Inception. That's pretty cool. I really like that.
It truly shows you where people are stepping up, going way outside of the box on some of these to have some fun.
Yeah. Try things you never tried. And yeah, very good job, Jan Thomas. I really like this build. Pretty, pretty cool. He was up against Mr. Slim Build. So this was one of the ties. Yeah, we had to get another judge to weigh in on this one. So Slim Builds, Kyle is here, and he also had Sukas. Okay. So he gave a little nod to my my spaceship thingy. Staggered Suka. Suka Staggertron or something, I guess you would call it. He's got a frame staple underneath, Suka'd, and then he put frames on it and Suka'd over that in the spaces, but he also did the spaceship kind of deal with another Suka where he wrapped it around. Oh, he did it in a goon, which is that's interesting.
I love that outer wrap.
And he did 2 coils. Yeah. That's one thing to do, just like we were talking about before. If you want to do something, you got the functionality of these coils, and then you got something cool right here. The top cap would still fit, and it just looks cool. It's just a little extra you could put into a build to show creativity, stuff like that.
Nice close pictures too.
Yeah, Slim Build's been killing it. He's done a lot of cool builds this one. This one was definitely close, though. Definitely close. Very clean, Slim builds. You got the dual coils. So congratulations. Let us go to Hansi Vape. Didn't submit a build, so let us go to Mr. Addo and check out his build real quick. And I really liked Addo's.
Addo killed it.
Yeah. Definitely something different. So, all right. So Addo's got a corrugated frame staple on the inside that he made naked, but it's also an Inception. So that's just interesting in itself. You know how to make a naked coil. That's very difficult what he did. He's got a Trinity hedgehog here. Suka stitched. And then he's got a regular hedgehog in the middle. So it's a hybrid over a corrugated naked frame staple in the District 5. And there's a top view, awesome pictures, very shiny. Oh, and it's an interlocking Trinity and hedgehog.
That inner just is amazing.
Yeah, those look really cool, them corrugated naked staples. They're really cool looking. They're hard to get to look that clean too. Especially when it's inside something, because you actually, is that, wait a minute, is that holding?
It might be, because it only looks like the...
I think this is a type of an extension build. I'll have to ask them. Hold on, let me read this. Hybrid build for week 3 against. Or is that? No. This is a hybrid because he had hybrids. This is all one coil. This isn't an inception at all. Okay, this is one coil. He had this over everything or something like that and made these two wraps. They get interesting. He had hybrids, so this is all one coil. Nice. That is crazy. Really good job, Adam.
Wow.
Good thing I'm not a judge, huh? Like, yeah, he did an inception. He's a loser. Not at all, but that's funny. That's really cool. I didn't even notice that. That's funny how builds could do that sometimes. Is you think you know what you're looking at, and then you're an idiot. There you go. Coil droid. Now, is this the right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. I had a hard time. Coil droid had Sukas. It was Challenger's choice. He picked Sukas. Where are they? He did submit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I see Sukas here. I don't see the stacked photos, so that's what I look for. Where is his build?
We only found one last night, didn't we? There was only one picture.
Yeah, it's only one picture.
Several times.
Okay. One sec then.
And Hansi, it's no problem. We understand.
I
think that's it. Isn't that it?
I'm looking for Sukas. You think it's down this guy? No.
No.
I probably should have did research on this, huh? I was.
Let me look at my pictures and I'll be able to.
Yeah. You know what I should have did? I should have just went to hashtag adore. Got some awesome builds and awesome coils over here for whatever it's worth. Cool
So
pictures.
we're looking at Coil Droid?
Down on the left.
Yeah. What's that?
Third pick down on the left.
Third pick.
On the
Down
left.
on the left.
Yeah,
there.
that one. Yep. It was just a single picture.
Oh my goodness. I thought it was just a stagger. Look at that. Oh, would you look at that? That's an awesome build. So it's a Suka that he kind of grew fused with some frames. That's awesome. That's why I couldn't find it, is because I didn't even expect that at all. That's really cool.
Yeah, that was the one that last night Dawn and I were looking at, and we're like, okay,
Yeah.
where's the Suka? Because it doesn't look like
Yeah.
the I kind of say like the
We were
cheese
looking
grater
for the
effect
stack.
or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, so he's got 12 ply 0.3. .2 20 gauge. So I believe he used 0.2 for the Suka. Yes, 0.2 for the Suka, 28 gauge on the frames, and 42 gauge he used to fuse that. Man, that's awfully daring. I'd be afraid that I would rip that 42 with that thing, with that Suka. That's very clean though, very cool. I don't even know if I've seen something like that before. That's very cool. And the drop, 4 wrap fits in there. Those are big coils too. Very cool. Very, very cool. Interesting. He was up against Colin Manning. Mr. I'm done my 5th week's build already. All right. And here he goes. All right, so Suka Challenge. In the Goon 25, he did Suka hybrids. So he has, let me get a bigger picture here. Okay. He's got the double Suka here. So he twisted to make that, I believe. Then he's got Alien Suka, and then he's got regular Suka on the outside. And he's got hybrids in the Goon, dual coil, super clean. I do want to ask him because I believe he had to twist that to make this middle one. But this and this are very similar, but it looks like that's straighter, the middle one. And it looks like it's straighter on purpose. There's some blues and purples all wicked up.
Colin says, yes, sir, it's twisted.
Very good. That's rough to do, doing the double twist. I don't know if I've ever done that before. I always do it the alien way if I want to get that double twist. Pretty cool. Very clean, dual coil. Great job. That's another just clean build. It's hybrid, so it's kind of technical as well, but let us go. Congratulations, Colin. And then we got I want to pull up what builders went through and got went undefeated. Spelling that wrong. Went undefeated. I think Colin would be one.
Kyle,
very good. Okay, Clayton Von Kluge. Okay, I know that this is probably one of his first snake spines. And, I went to the winner first. I'm sorry. But, Clayton, this is awesome. The fact that you put something in the middle of a snake spine and successfully bent it over is definitely what won you this. I was talking about, you see these pop-ups I'm fucking getting? It's ridiculous.
They're not seeing anything.
I don't fucking care. They do. Okay. Ridiculous. This is all because I clicked on that fucking video that one night. That fucking UFC video.
Oh, okay. They're not seeing any of that stuff. They didn't see the woman in the red shirt or anything.
That's funny. Yeah, I get all these. I get all singles, and I get all these other. I get all this fucking shit. I got this one pops up all the time. Is how aloe plant helps erectile dysfunction. Apparently, it's the one secret every woman wants to know. Apparently,
except for Ned.
Yeah, not Ned. No, he drinks that aloe stuff though, so maybe. So, Mr. Clayton, I wish you put up more pictures, but this is awesome. And definitely what gave you the win is that you bent these over a little better than Freddie did and that you put cores on the inside. So very, very good job. Let us go to...
Maybe you just thought one picture spoke for itself. He's like, damn, done, mic drop.
This guy.
That is
I always
Freddie
do that.
we want. Yeah. Although he looks excited.
Yeah. Well, he should be. All right. Here we go, Mr. Clean as Fuck Coils. Snake Spine, definitely his first because I talked to him and I know he has a dual inception in that Twisted Messes squared. And he's got, yeah, it looks like he might have had a little trouble bending it over. We got to get Freddie and talk to him about that. It's okay though.
I love Freddie's pictures here. The composition of his pictures were amazing. So I'm giving credit there.
So I talk about this a lot with people in their pictures. Freddie's definitely one of them where you could tell if he had no watermarks here, I would know that that's a Freddie picture. And I love that. I don't like seeing that builders all look the same with their pictures. I like that Freddie has his own style of shooting, his own style of building. These are cool coils. This was a tie to start. We had to do a tiebreaker for this. So he's got a staple stagger fuse Clapton inside, dual coil inception, the snake spine on top. And once again, the only thing that gave it to Clayton was that he put cores on the inside and his bend overs were just a little bit better. But great job, Freddie. This is a really cool set of dual coils in the Twisted Messes. Okay.
Yeah, good choice with that Twisted Messes squared there.
Yeah.
Even though that's I'm assuming that's a pretty big beefy build. It looks like it's small in that Twisted Messes square. So,
yeah.
Excellent proportion. You've seen his coloring. In the color shot, they were symmetrical on that as well. It was really cool. I wouldn't want to be a judge between those two.
Yeah, and that also brings us to the next one because this one would have been rough for me because I really like the Yeti's build here. I don't see this very often. I've seen Talion do this.
Yeah, he said he gave it a hell of a try.
Yeah, he did. He definitely did. Because not only did he do the alien, he also put another wire in there in this braid. So Yeti took I believe 3 aliens and I want to say it's either vertebrae or fishtail. It doesn't really matter. He braided 3 aliens together. That shit's crazy. And what deck is that? What deck is that? That's a Armageddon deck, isn't it? Or is that what is that? Huh.
No, it looks like the clamps come from the bottom.
Yeah. So that would be. Yeah, I think that's a type of Armageddon. Either way, Yeti, this is super cool. I can't imagine braiding aliens together. And those ain't no small aliens either. Those are big fucking 3-core aliens.
Yeah.
That's not like let's clapped in some pieces of ribbon with some 42 gauge so it's safe on my hands. Nope, Yeti said, bitch, give me them fucking aliens and I'm gonna braid them things together. I love this shot too. These colors look really cool. Really cool, Yeti. This would have been tough for me.
Phenomenal, Bill.
Yep.
Phenomenal.
5
This is another one. Another matchup where I have to stress there are no losers in this build-up. There's amazing shit going on every single build being turned in.
There may have been one that edged out another all along the way, but there has not been a single loser since day one.
No.
They're just incredible.
Mm. Okay, so it looked like this is fun to see because GTCS Mustang, I knew that with stagger. Let me just show you some stagger builds real quick. I knew if he got any kind of staggered build that he would destroy it. So aliens, I was very happy to see him get that because he just go to his feet and go through all his stagger builds. He's not afraid to stagger stuff. So it's fun to see that this was his submission, and then he did the same thing again on another one. So he was kind of having fun doing that, is what it shows me. Or he just made a lot of this wire. So he made, just like I was saying, the ribbon alien. I believe I have to get a closer look at it, but I believe he just alien ribbon and used it to Clapton. Dual coil is another. That is just a big plus with build-offs, man. The dual coil could really win it or lose it for you. In the Goon, so he's got aliens over a frame staple, then he's got an interlock alien parallel to it. Both the coils look damn near identical. Big beefy coil that looks really good. It looks like it would vape very good. And it's just super cool. Something you don't see every day. I really like this build a lot. This would have been rough for me, though, because I also like seeing aliens braided together like that. But I think the dual coils would have took it for me as well. Awesome. That's a lot of alien to do to make that dual coil. Super cool. I really like this picture a lot. Really good job. All right, what am I doing with time? I'm good. Okay, I got 2 more to go through. 2 more challenges. All right, this was another tie coming up, so that had to be broken. So, Mr. Big D. They had braids. Big D and Hazer had braid. That's Big G.
Jesus.
That's Big Lou.
Is that Big D's cousin, Big G?
Big G. Big G, Big Lou. All right. So Big D's coil. This thing looks like a fucking flower. So he took a braid and made one of them stove tops that kind of them flat stove tops. I love this picture because it looks like a fucking flower. That's what it looks like.
Rosebud.
Love the blues matching the matte blue twisted messes there.
Yeah.
Didn't he call it like a rosebud stovetop? I think.
Yep, rosebud stovetop. Yep, that's what he has right there. It's just cool when you see wires wrapped up in different ways, and then you're like, oh, that looks like it looks like a freaking rose when you do that. What kind of braid is this? Is this
that braid looks like
on
like old classic cars, you get the anodized braided wire from the battery to the starter and things like that.
Yeah. Yeah. If Big D's in the chat, if you could tell us what braid that is. I don't know if it's a Spanish or a Celtic. It's definitely parallel wire. I know that. It may be a Spanish. It's a very flat braid.
It looks pretty Celtic.
It might be Celtic. It may be Celtic. It's a Spanish mass coil set.
Oh, okay.
They look very similar. I know that. Okay. So let us go to who defeated him. Was a build that was like the other one we seen earlier. Reminiscent of a build that we seen earlier in the build-off with mass coils. So we got the Diamondback. This is an awesome build too. We got the Diamondback in the middle of a postless deck with a crazy rainbow coil, kind of like the one I did last challenge, but then he put a wire through it. Now let's go to the next pictures. This is probably my favorite picture. It looks crazy. And I believe that wire in the middle may be Claptoned. Yep, 3248 Claptons. So this is a Clapton braid here. That's a 3248 gauge Clapton, and he made a braid with it.
Wow.
Crazy.
How fragile would that have been?
Yeah, definitely. So he's got 3 different braids in here. Yep. I really like that middle coil.
It's not about the pics, it's about the build. The pics are fantastic.
Yeah.
He's saying sorry for the pic quality, but that's
Yeah.
I think the thing that we were talking about last night, some of these coils, Looks like welcome to the water park. Which slide would you want to ride?
Yeah. It does look like an amusement park, especially like this one. And this reminds me of something. I always want to say, like, it almost reminds me of Krusty the Clown's head. And then it also reminds me of, I don't know, like Disney World. I don't know. Really cool, though. Really cool build. Super creative. Great job. Congratulations for winning against Mr. Big D. And we got one more set of coils to look at, and that would be Mr. Crazy Face McGee did not submit a build, so we actually only have one build to look at. WP. Man, the way that this fits in an hour. So, guys, we are trying to get done within the hours.
This is the one we were saying looked like going to the water.
Yeah.
Yep. We're like, oh my God.
Great Wolf Lodge.
Yeah. Okay, this build I just seen today too, and when I seen it, okay, this is definitely a favorite of mine. So, luckily, man, how dare you use a golem against somebody in the resistance crew? That's disrespectful.
I think it's respect, though. I think it's respect.
If you would have did that against Big D, oh man, could you imagine if Big D lost to somebody using the golem? Again, oh man, somebody's got to do that.
That'd be classic.
Please do that, somebody. So we have, what did they have? Staple Stagger Fuse Claptons. You got a double corrugated Staple Stagger Fuse Clapton down here. You got a Staple Stagger Fuse Clapton inside of a Staple Stagger Fuse Clapton up here, and then a Skip Fuse Staple Stagger Fuse Clapton going through all of them. This build is super clean but super crazy. It's very good. I really like this build a lot. It's one of my favorites of this week.
Yep.
One of them. Oh, that's parabolic in the middle too. Wow, that's a crazy little build in there.
It says corubolic. Corrugated parabolic.
There you go. Yep. So that's that wire. 2 corrugated parabolic in the middle, and then 2 ribbons on either side. Very cool, very clean. Man, WP Mac, this is really cool.
I love the colors.
Remember we sat with him last Thursday?
Yeah.
He was like ready to pull his hair out because everything he was doing was just falling apart.
Mm-hmm.
And then bam.
Yeah. Great job.
Just awesome pictures, everything with that. All right, let's slide us back.
Incredible.
Boom, there we are.
Yep, we are back to the FaceTime. So congratulations, everybody. Everybody did a great job, especially Bones. I mean, what an honor to beat me, dude. So,
jeez.
When's the next day we're going to be on? We are going to be on Thursday, even though we don't have anything pressing to do. Like, we're not drawing any names. We're not doing any drawings or anything. We're just going to come maybe. So what we were talking about before this is we didn't really look at the first week's builds like I just did. So we may go back and just look at the first week's builds to give them people some shine too. The guys that, just to recap on that, because we never did that for the first week. So we'll do that, and then we'll just, hang out and just maybe we'll invite some people on after the first hour and stuff.
Yeah, talk about fun, growth, the things we noticed, the things we've seen, get people's opinions on how it was being challenged to do things that were so far outside their comfort zone.
And then on Tuesday, we'll have the results for the final week, the 4th week, which are due on Friday midnight Eastern time. But other than that, everybody, I mean, is there anything else we have to say?
No, I would just want to just congrats to everybody. Weeks 1 through 3 that we've seen, there hasn't been There hasn't been a bad build whatsoever. You know,
Not at all.
every single one of these builds you could turn into a pendant, or like I was told Donna, you could turn it into a lady's brooch. Just put a pen back on it, and
Well, there was the one.
they would love it.
We said we wanted a bracelet. Which one was it? It was real purple. Was it Bones' Pitchfork?
Oh yeah.
Pitchfork would look good as a bracelet.
Yeah,
That would look
I was
good.
like, Ray's like, I want a bracelet of that. I'm like, I do too. But
And then there was the ones where every other wire in the twist was purple and the other was gold. That's just amazing looking, you know.
That's mass coils, yeah. That and WP Max, that corrugated parabolic thing would look good as a braid. Those actually do look really good as kind of jewelry.
Yeah. I could totally see any of these, you know.
this has just been absolutely insanely incredible, and I can't thank everybody enough for what they put into it. The heart, the wire, the time, the frustrations. Like, I'll elaborate more on Thursday because this is our quick Tuesday show before fog, but you guys have no idea what it's meant to me to see this just come to fruition, for lack of a better word. I don't know. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's awesome. I gotta thank both you, Donna, and Lifa for helping out and for putting this thing together. It's been a lot of fun, and obviously it helps the channel. Other than that, right now, go over to Fog Life, or Project Fog is on Spork Life channel tonight. It's not on Fresher channel. It's on Spork Life channel tonight. And after that, I will be live. I'm actually going to do pitchforks tonight. I'm not going to do braids, but other than that, everybody, thanks for watching.
They're going to be my pitchforks, so they better be stainless.
Yeah, all stainless pitchforks. And I'm going to color them too, because I think that Bones gave me a very good idea on how to get that purple perfect.
Just gorgeous. But yeah, Thursday I'll have a lot of heartfelt things to say, because there's a lot of stuff I want to say to people in the community.
Yeah.
Everybody enjoy Fog Life, or Fog, or whatever. Fog.
Project Fog. I always get that.
It's usually, I think it's Fog Life now. Yep. It's Fog Life now.
Okay, Fog Life.
Yep.
Just fog.
Just
Fog
go over there.
Purple Army, you guys are amazing. Just made my year with this.
Yeah. Don't forget
WP Mac isn't gonna be here.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's WP Mac's anniversary on Thursday, so yeah, you're right. Real life does come first. Go enjoy that anniversary.
Just put an earphone in, you can listen. Just
Yeah.
very, very inconspicuous.
What, hon? Yeah, I love you too.
Yeah. What? Cora Peril, what? Oh, sorry. Shit. Must have been
All right.
All right, everybody. Thanks. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and we'll see you on Thursday. And we are out of here.